Welcome back to the Grand Terrace as we put the finishing touches on this special edition of Ducks Live, this off-season report, getting you caught up with everything with your Anaheim Ducks during the NHL off-season. Rule changes for the upcoming season is always a good talking point. 3-on-3 in the overtime is at the top of the discussion list right now.
Yeah, I love it. Last season, 13% of all NHL games, regular season games that were played at least, were decided in the shootout. And the people felt that too many were being decided by what is essentially skills competition. Experimented with 3-on-3, liked the way that it worked in the American Hockey League. If the same kind of numbers bear out, only 6% of games played this season would be decided in the shootout. I think people are a lot more comfortable with that.
A lot of numbers there, but specifically on the ice, what will we see?
We're going to see a lot of speed, and I think it really bodes well for the Ducks when you think about players like Cogliano and now Hagelin and Jakob Silfverberg. You throw them into the mix with Getzlaf and Perry. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch. I think it'll be really exciting. Be great scoring chances from start to finish of the overtime period, and that wasn't always the case in 4-on-4.
Now, the other big talking point as far as adjustment to the rules has to do with the coach's challenge.
And expanded video review, and I like this. If we're going to use video review, let's get it right. And in the past couple of seasons, we've seen some strange goals that should not have been allowed goals that bounced off the netting, hit the goaltender in the back and went in, goals that were clearly 10 feet offside that were allowed to count. So expanded video review, coach's challenge, I like very much. I am concerned, however, that coaches might use the coach's challenge as another vehicle to essentially call a timeout.
All right, to put the finishing touches on things as we've laid out for you here, there's a lot to be excited about if you're an Anaheim Ducks fan, and a lot to be excited about heading into the NHL season. What's at the top of your list?
Well, the fact that the Ducks are in the wheelhouse right now. They signed Ryan Kessler long-term. They brought in some veteran players. The message from the top is, we're ready to win. Let's go win now. So it's a really exciting time to be a Ducks fan because for the next 3 or 4 seasons, this team is going to be knocking at the door.
That's going to do it for this edition of Ducks Live off-season special report. For Brian Hayward, I'm Mark Rogandino. Thanks so much for joining us out here at the Honda Center, and we look forward to seeing you at the beginning of the NHL season.